Good morning. It is 1:12 a.m. on Friday morning, October the 12th, I believe. Case in point, I was getting ready to go to bed, and I just had this overwhelming, compelling feeling to make this video because I felt like someone needed it. Quick side note, I'm about to do another session with Dick Gregory in less than a week or so. And I put in the comment section where anyone can ask him any questions that they wanted to. And there was a gentleman who asked a question concerning what were some of the things that Mr. Gregory had told me. Well, let me just say this. Like, for whatever reason, I just feel this really, really burning feeling to share this with all of the viewers. And hopefully it can help a myriad of people. One practice that I know that works for certitude, and not all of them come from Dick Gregory, some do. Some come to me from channeling. Some come to me as a conduit from the totality of all things. I call it Dammy, which is a combination or a conundrum of daddy and mommy combined. But anyway, if ever you're in a situation where you can't remember your dreams, or you have a situation where you want to experience lucid dreaming, or you have situations where you know that your dreams are poignant, but you just can't seem to be able to remember them, grasp them, or understand what it is exactly that they mean. Here's something that I would advise for one to do. Now, with everything, there are prerequisites. The prerequisite for this particular one, excuse me, my voice is a little bit hoarse, I don't know why, but the prerequisite for this one, with all types of connecting with it being the Most High, all connection with it, one has to understand that you cannot put something clean into an unclean vessel and vice versa. So you have to be in a state of cleanliness, of sterilization, in order to be able to receive it. It being whatever it has to, or wants to, or what you want to receive from it. And in doing so, you have to make certain that you're drug free, that you are alcohol free if you don't consider that a drug, that you are just in the purest state that you can be. Fasting is good, coming off of a fast, a water diet, because just drinking water and no food is not a fast. It's still, anytime you're intaking something into your body, that's not a fast. When you go absent meat nor drink, that's a fast. But here's what happens. This is what you can do. You take a bowl of water, not tap, not distilled. And here's another side note. Do people tell you, and even Greg has said this, to drink distilled water during a fast? Do not drink distilled water. Everybody's body is different. I should say that first. But it's not that that information is not correct. It's that they're not doing the same things to the distilled water that they did before. Or shall I say it the other way, they're doing other things to distilled water that they didn't do before. And it causes blood vessels to burst. And if one is doing that, they can begin to have blood, a lot of blood in their stream when they urinate. But I'm saying all this to say, be careful with the fasting. And it's difficult because the way that distilled water used to be manufactured, where they would boil it all out, it would be fine. But now, if you're going to go on a fast, it would probably behoove you to either drink spring water or take spring water and boil it out yourself to make certain that it's right. But me personally, the way that my body is, I don't want to deal with distilled water in any shape or fashion. But anyway, one would take spring water. Personally, when I drink water, I only drink aqua panna. And the reason why I drink aqua panna is because it comes in a glass bottle. And because it comes in a glass vessel, the potential for the poisons and the plastic are absent. But anyway, but you could use Arrowhead or any type of spring water, just spring water. And you take a bowl and you put the water inside of the bowl. So you put this water in the bowl. It doesn't have to be filled up to the top or anything like that. Just about as much as you would put in a bowl if you were going to have a bowl of soup. Mandatorily not a plastic or glass bowl. It would probably be better if you use a bowl that's made out of stoneware that isn't transparent. And you put the spring water inside of the bowl, and before you go to bed at night, you take the bowl and you put it at the head of your bed where you lie your head, which should be north, because that's the way that compass pulls a needle, which is due north. You probably heard Dick Gregory talk about that before, how babies seek out north in the crib. And you put that bowl of water underneath your bed where you lie your head, and if you want to go for a ride, I'm telling you, it is the most amazing experience of all things. It clears your mind. It totally clears your mind. It gives you a state of control. Control meaning that you are the captain of your entire astral flight. And you can go anywhere you want. And you handle it. And it's just the most beautiful experience. Another thing that I want to note is that when one is about to wake up, me personally, I don't know if everyone does this or has the ability to do this, but when I wake up in the morning, when I reach consciousness, I don't open my eyes immediately. The first thing I do is thank the Most High for restoring my soul back into my body. But case in point, I don't open my eyes first. And if you're having any type of, it doesn't matter if it's a dream or a vision or what have you, before you reach full consciousness, don't wake all the way up. Like when you're in that twilight state, even if it's night or almost day or what have you, what you do is simply, before you come to complete consciousness, realize what's going on, but it might take some practice. And then once you get to that in-between state, in that state of limbo, not really awake and not really asleep, that's when you take that state and you project what it is that you want. And that thing will be projected from the cosmos to Malkut, which is where we are, where we live, or where we reside as human beings. And that's just something that I had on my heart that I felt that I needed to give you all before I went to sleep. And for me, that's a big deal because, like I said, I was about to go to bed. I just got out the shower. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking really busted. So that goes to show you guys how much I love you. So here again, I'm Dr. Leah, and I hope that you are blessed and continue to elevate.